You are tuning into
What's up, everyone? You are tuning into the second season of Enderun Unmuted, Think Enderun's senior high school podcast. We bring you amazing contents from our community and, of course, cute hosts like yours truly.
You really said it, Reese.
So true, bestie. So true.
It is facts
Well, yes,
though.
indeed. As you can tell, Enderun Unmuted is back with a whole new team, and indeed, change is inevitable. Shout out to Clear Irvin's team, who are the founders of this podcast. And without them, we wouldn't be here where we are right now conversing in this podcast. Really
Amen.
appreciate them for handing out this opportunity. And you can see that nothing is really constant in this world. Everything changes. And we
Agree.
have to accept that because we're made to adapt to every condition out there in the world, here in this world, right? Right, guys?
Definitely, yeah.
Anyways, I'm sure you all are curious who we are. So, for starters, I am Wency, a Marvel Zeros, from pursuing the ABM strand. I am the host and head of this podcast. Three fun facts about myself. I can talk about philosophy for days, and I am so deep. I am so down for deep conversations. Like, I could stay up all night talking to my friend slash soulmate about things in general. Another fun fact about me, I have two time zones, and you'll get to know why later. And lastly, my name is actually from my mother and father's name. They combined it both, and Charon Wency is my name.
Ron.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charon. And I'm sure you're all curious to know who the other two hosts are. So let's begin with the host with the most remarkable microphone here in the group,
Re-
Rafa.
Really went
Applause
see
effects.
that's how you're gonna fine. Hi, I'm Rafa Datok, spelled in lowercase because I never cap. I'm currently in year 12 under the ABM strand. The three things that have kept me sane throughout this whole lockdown will be my gaming PC, my family, and online shopping. I play Valorant and I can shop but never drop. Another thing about me is that I love Japanese food and I can fight you for the last grain of rice using chopsticks. With that, let me turn you over to the girl who never stops eating.
Yeah, she's
Okay,
over there
Rafa.
behind the
Okay,
camera.
it's supposed to be like that, guys. Whatever. So, as you guys can already tell, I'm Reese or Rain Yell Labay, your other host, maybe the best host. Joke. And, and
Super
I'm
fame.
currently taking a capstone. So, three fun facts about me: I love Tom Holland, I love Choi Yeon Jun, and I love eating. And I thank you. So now that that's over with, I would like to pass on the mic to our content team head, Helena. Helena, if you're there.
Go, Helena.
Hello, everyone. Nice to see you in the greens. So, just a quick briefing about our game today. So, we'll be playing 5 seconds and three answers. Where the content team will be giving the hosts a maximum of 5 seconds to answer each question. But they should have three corresponding answers. So, if you gave us less three answers, I'm sorry, guys, you'll not earn that point. So,
No.
are you guys ready?
Ready, ready, ready. Let's go.
Ready? Okay. So the first question goes to Wency. So in this first set, Kristen will be timing this game. Then she will just unmute if the timer goes off already. So okay. First question. In the Marvel universe, give three characters that can't levitate or fly. So your timer starts now.
Marvel. I don't know. Black Widow.
Go.
Spider Man. Oh, why is this so hard? This is so unfair.
Time's
Batman.
up.
Only got you.
Ooh.
Dude, I wanted that
That's so unfair.
question. I swear.
That is so
My question.
unfair.
I wanted that
Wency, my
question.
gosh.
Yeah, that's so unfair.
Disappointing.
You could have
So
said
disappointing.
Hawkeye. You already said Black Widow. You could have said Hawkeye.
I don't even know like all the Marvel characters. I'm sorry. That's so unfair
Same.
competition. You should
It
know.
took you so long to get Spider-Man.
Does
Nice try,
Spider-Man
Wency.
fly?
Nice try, nice
No,
try.
he doesn't fly. Yeah, he doesn't fly. Exactly.
He
No,
does.
he
It's a web.
You could have said Wolverine.
Oh yeah, Wolverine,
Oh my
right?
gosh, DC too. DC. X-Men.
Is that part of Marvel's?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Sorry.
Now, are you guys ready for the second question? But it's for let's go in our randomized. Oh, it will be Reese's turn. So are you ready?
Okay, save the best. Save the best for last. Okay, go.
Well,
Excuse me.
okay. Are you ready,
Easy.
Reese?
Yes, Ata.
In a scale of 1 to 10, you want to know? 7.5. Difficulty round. Okay. So for this question, give 3 cliche K-drama scenes. So timer starts now.
Holding hands in the park, sleeping in the same bed, and kissing while eating noodles.
Yes.
Noodles. No, do you want to eat noodles at my house?
Ramyan.
Ramyun. Want a ramyun?
What? Nice
Guys,
one, nice
no,
one.
big
You got
pros,
3.
too.
Oh my
Take notes.
lord! I don't watch K-drama. Good thing that question didn't go to me.
I want
So save the
K-drama.
best for
She
last.
should have gone to me.
Give me a DC question now. Give me a DC
No.
question.
That's no.
Make sure
give
he's
them a
the
hard one.
artist.
Yeah.
So now, can we go to the last question?
Go
It
for
will be
it.
for Rafa. So, are you ready, Rafa?
Yes.
Okay. So, in this question, name 3 products with brands that were locally created in the Philippines. Only in the Philippines, okay? The brand and what kind of food. A hint. So, ready? 1, 2,
Wait. Like,
Wait.
okay, like let's say I say
One.
Jollibee then Chicken Joy
1,
like
2,
that.
3. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, okay. Andayo ni Rafa. Oh, let's
Okay,
go.
go.
1, 2, 3, go.
Chicken Joy from Jollibee. DBTK shirts
2,
and
1. Sorry, you're out.
I was thinking of those accessories. What do you call those accessories? The one I see in the SM department store. Dude, Wendy's pressuring me. She doesn't want me to get the point.
That's what you get.
Do I get a prize?
Yeah,
Do you want?
Do I
Go
get
I think we have
Gcash?
an incentive. Yes.
Gcash.
You actually did prepare.
Wow.
Gcash.
We're taking notes,
Round 2.
courtesy of
Char.
the unknown sponsor.
Okay, we have like a round 2, Char.
Yes, for the set 2, actually, it will be asked by Kirsten Munoz, our other head of content. So,
Yeah.
Kirsten,
Okay, so for the first part of the second round, the first one to answer will be Reese. I don't know why this is assigned to you. Oh my god. Okay, the question is name 3 of Santa's reindeers. Timer starts now.
Vincent, Vixen, and what's his name? Oh my god! Oh my god! Rudolph!
Nice!
Bro, I think Reese be winning this.
Okay. Well, before
Kirsten, my friend,
before
give me a
Wency
good
goes,
question.
Same.
is Rafa that old that we gave him all nostalgic ones?
No way, dude.
Okay.
I'm
I
not a
didn't
boomer.
find
I might
it.
not know that. Okay.
Are you sure
Okay.
about that?
Yes.
For
Yeah.
Rafa's question, give 3 nostalgic cartoons you used to watch. Timer starts now.
Tom and Jerry, Augie and the Cockroaches, and Debo the Gift Dragon.
Nice. It was
Okay.
with
Oh my gosh,
time.
that's very weird. They all answered their question. My question should be easy. It better be.
It is.
Why? Do you know the
Okay.
name of Santa's reindeers? Do you know Wency? Do you?
I only know Sven. Is Sven a reindeer?
Oh, he is, but not Santos.
Is Sven a reindeer? I don't know.
Well,
Manifesting. I have an easy question.
Speaking of Disney, a hint for Wency's question. Are you ready, Wency?
Ready?
Okay. So your question is, or ask, whatever. Name 3 princes. Prince, a guy from Disney.
Prince
Sorry, is
Again,
Prin?
Prince.
Prin?
Ang dami ng ni Wency to think. Okay. Name 3 prince from Disney. Are you ready, Wency?
Yes.
Stop.
Your timer starts now.
Christopher? Hans? Wait, who's that man? I don't know.
Time's up, Wency.
Hans!
Christopher!
Christopher. It's not Frozen. Oh, sorry. Christoph.
He isn't even a princess.
Christoph. I thought it was Christopher. Wait, I'm actually dying. Wait, I just invented a new character, Disney character.
Okay, let's move on to the last and final round. CK, could you head it?
I just want to
Yeah,
say
let's go
Reese
for
can't
it.
get this.
Okay,
No,
so to begin with, let's start with our
Yeah,
host.
CK, sorry.
Rafa.
Sorry, we're talking all over. Rafa, stop talking over CK.
Guys, make Reese's question hard.
Gosh, but you're gonna go first, Rafa. Let's see if you can do it.
Go,
So,
Rafa!
Okay.
okay, so for your question, name 3 villains na DC from DC. Let's go.
Oh my god, Joker, Bane, and Lex Luthor.
Who the heck?
Wow,
Who the heck is
One
Bane?
Bane, the
No,
big guy in
no.
Batman. You don't know him?
I literally only know like Joker and
The one
Harley
with the
Quinn.
mask.
I only know
Yeah,
Joker.
Rafa knows his
Harley,
DC.
is Harley Quinn? Count?
Yeah, she's a
Yes.
part. Yes.
Who else is in
That is a very
Suicide
hard
Squad?
question.
That's all I'm thinking of. Who else is in Suicide Squad? Okay. Okay, Rafa, I'll give you that one.
Okay. Reese just has to lose this so we can tie. Good luck, Reese.
Okay, actually, speaking about
I'm
Reese,
losing.
you're going next. Okay. So we're going back to Disney actually. Now, Reese,
Oh my
can you
gosh.
name 3 dwarves from Snow White and the 7 dwarves?
Grumpy, Dopey, and Happy.
Within time.
Wow.
Empowered Reese.
Why am
Okay.
I?
Miss
Wrong.
Universe. This is the power of the next Miss Universe.
Okay, so this last question goes to Wency. Now, Wency, are you ready?
Why does this question low-key scare me? CK? Better be not-
Okay, let's go for it. Now, describe one of your co-hosts in 3 words and do not name who in 5 seconds. Let's go.
Smart, organized, lots of curricular activities.
Time's up.
I made it. Did I? I did.
No.
Are we counting
No.
that? Are we counting it, team?
Does that count?
Yes, of course. You better be. Come on.
Guys,
give
guys,
you one
that's
point,
your head,
Give it
guys.
to
I
her.
would
Yeah,
count
give
it
it
if
to
I
her.
were
She
you.
hasn't gotten a point. Give it to her.
Yours. Come on.
It's yours, Wency. It's all yours. That one
Okay,
point is
okay.
all yours.
Thank you.
I think now we need to have a tiebreaker. Do you have extra question for Reese and Rafa? Are you guys ready?
Mr. Rafa, go first.
Like, okay, actually, I don't mind. Just shoot for it.
Rafa goes first.
Rafa first. Kristen, can you time me for the 5 seconds? Okay, thank you. Okay. Rafa, name 3 singers whose screen names start with P. Ready? Get set. Go.
What? Okay, wait.
P.
Dude, what is this
CK's
question?
favorite.
I know like
Taylor
two.
Swift. I only know Taylor Swift. That should be
Go, go.
Taylor Swift, Tyler the Creator, and
My youth is yours.
Don't give him clues.
I don't know. Okay, I give up. I give up. I swear, Reese's question has to be this difficult.
There's no democracy.
Nice try, nice try.
T-Pain.
Pain. Oh
Does
my God.
T-Pain count?
Yes.
Are you ready, Reese?
No.
Okay, that means yes. Okay, give at least 3 songs with line that has the word change or changes. For you to give 3, the person will sing one line from his or her favorite song. Are you ready?
no.
1, 2, 3, go.
Night changes like by One Direction. I think that's the title. Change in you. What is that song?
Love songs.
What is that? What are you guys singing?
No one wins. Yes.
Time up, right?
What is
Yeah.
that?
Wait, so I got 2 out of 3, and then she got 1 out of 3. Does that mean I win?
No, Rafa, it does not
I
mean
said
you
2.
win. No.
Either vote.
The way you didn't say the
Three.
Expectation song.
What's that?
Rafa,
What's the
it still doesn't meet
incentive?
the quota. Shh, Rafa.
Both of you. Oh. So sad, guys. I think we need to split the prize.
Yes,
So
please.
just contact me na lang.
Okay, okay, I like this.
Okay, that's the end of our icebreaker for today. Hope you like it.
So, you've already heard the voices of the people behind the camera working behind the scenes. So, I guess why not meet everyone else? Don't you guys think? Welcoming.
Enderun Unmuted.
Woo!
Let's go.
You guys did not notice that.
Yeah.
That was a very smooth transition. Agreed, agreed. Okay.
Go, Helena.
So hi everyone. Hi again, it's me. So my name is Helena. Just like Wency and Rafa, I'm currently a grade 12 ABM student here in Enderun Colleges. And 3 unique things or facts about me. First off, I think this is weird or it's not unique. I dip the steamed wonton siomai in ketchup. And it's with rice meal. I love that combination because it makes the food flavorful. And I recommend it to you guys if you want to try it. If you are brave enough to try it. Then second
No.
one.
You got me shocked.
Why?
Our viewers and listeners heard that. They will
OMG.
indeed try it.
Oh,
It's called molo soup. Try it. So the second one is I can sleep while sitting, and even though there's nothing to lean on, I can balance my body. Actually, yeah, I think I'm a
Sample.
gymnast in another world,
sample.
another dimension. So sample. Wait, you need.
Yes, please.
I'll just
Of
record
course.
myself later. Joke. Okay. Third fact. Okay. I make funny with pun intended jokes that are, I think, only funny to me because most of my peers are not, very appreciative when I used to joke about this one. And I have prepared a sample if you want, guys.
Go for
Do
it.
you guys
It's
think you want to hear this?
long.
Please,
Why
guys.
not? I think our listeners are
Go
also
for it.
curious.
Okay. After this, don't disown me, okay, guys? Okay, here. I saw a store selling curtains. So I bought some. How many do you think I bought?
One.
I store.
Wency, Rafa,
I
Ooh.
CK.
I store.
No,
Two.
I saw a store selling curtains. Then I bought some. How many do you think I bought?
You curtain do it.
One, some, two,
And
No,
one, is that the thing, the pun? One,
Higher?
some,
Higher?
some,
Kurt one.
two.
10?
No. Secret, guys.
Secret.
Curtain.
Curtain! Oh, is
Curtain.
that it?
Curtain. Wait, I can't. Wait, curtain. 13.
Oh.
13.
Wait. So what's the answer? I haven't said the answer yet. 13.
Oh, it's not the
no.
answer.
Not
Actually, it's
curtain.
10. It's 10.
It's not curtain.
Then I bought
And
some poo.
No!
Sorry, guys.
for those guys, for those listening out there,
Word.
we're currently
Sorry,
looking for
guys.
a new content head.
Yes,
So
please. It's
Sorry, guys.
open.
Signing off.
Recruiting!
Signing off.
Recruiting!
You make my brain hurt.
I'm sorry, we've disowned you. The whole team
That's
has officially
Yes.
disowned you.
currently looking for
good.
new content head, guys.
Yes. Sign up
Gonna
sheets
talk
are up
about
now.
that one.
I think that it's safe to move on from Helena's puns.
Yes.
Kirsten,
I
you're up
agree. I
next.
agree.
Hi guys. But why like that? Okay. So for those who don't know me, I am Kirsten. Others will call me Teen. I'm the co-content head and also from 12A ABM under Enderun colleges. 3 facts about myself. Spoken word poetry is something I enjoy. But genre key. I'm so organized that it hurts others. I don't know why they don't like how organized I am. And third, um, I look broken, but only partially. You judge.
Moving on, I guess we can. That was very unexpected but interesting at the same time. So I guess we can move on already to the next person, the other co-content head, CK.
Thank you, Rafa. Hi, guys. So, hi, hello, and welcome. I'm Chevy Klein, but most of my friends call me CK. I am currently taking Humes under the supervision of Miss Priya in 11B. So, shout out to my advisor and to my classmates. So, 3 fun facts about me. Well, I mean, they're not very fun, but just facts about me is number one, I'm ambidextrous ish. I play all my sports using my left hand, but I write using my right hand. So, that's really weird. Number two, I can sleep anywhere, and I'm not talking about the like resting your eyes for 15 minutes or something like pass out, knock out. You have to shake me to wake me. And last but not least, I love Taylor Swift. I grew up with her. I listened to her when I was 7 years old, and now that I'm 16, I'm still listening to her. I started with Fearless, and I've ended currently with Fearless, but Taylor Swift's version. So yes, please listen to her. That's about it for me. Thank
Amen.
you.
Amen. Okay. Loki feel like Chevy would be the type of person who would sleep through an earthquake, and I'm all for it.
Oh
I'm
my.
all for it. I feel like she'd be asleep, and then when she wakes up, she'll look at her phone and see earthquake, earthquake. What do you mean earthquake?
You can relate, Baris.
Yeah, definitely. It happened. It has.
Alana, our head of creatives. Alana, you have the floor.
Hola. So I am also taking up ABM and I'm for grade 12, same as with the host and Lena and Kristen and Prince. So first fact about me is actually similar to Wency, that I'm named after my father. And they actually thought that I was a boy at first because I think there was like a problem with the ultrasound and everything. So they originally named me Alan Jr. So when they knew that it was a girl, they automatically changed it and added A to the end and eliminated Junior. So it would be so bad if my name would be Alan Jr. if I'm a girl. I don't know. It sounds weird for me, but it's really random. And the second fun fact about me would be it's odd for a girl to like firing, I guess, because um I'm the youngest in my family, so and they thought I was a boy, so my dad and I share hobbies. So like I was influenced by his love for firing, and I use a gun that actually for boys or like for referred for boys. It's called the point 45 because it's heavy. The bullet is really big. The bullet's big, and the recoil is like quite harsh for you. So I don't know. It's so weird. I liked it. So many of my titos like wonder why do I prefer that gun over like smaller or less intense gun. And I guess for my last fact is this is really bad, but I can't go to sleep without playing COD. As in,
Oh, I
I
can
really really bad,
stop.
but I can't go to sleep no matter like how many requirements I had or did for that day. I would play COD for like one time before I go to sleep. So I guess that's bad, and I guess that's it for me. Go, Ren.
Thank you for that, Alana. I'm Princess Laurel, but most of my friends call me Prin. And one fact about me is that I don't like being called princess because it sounds so girly, and I'm not that, I think. Second fact is I edit for EU, and I can have the progress of all the edits on time. And then third and last, I would say I'm just same like Alana. I can't like go to sleep without playing at least one game of Valorant or like DC with my friends. If I don't know, I just don't sleep if I don't play at least one game or like a death match or something. But anyways, that's on my part. So
I totally relate to you with that Valorant part. I totally relate with that. But
When you don't game.
Can't
I
rely on
relate to what they're
a
saying. Also with Alana, the firing. I personally haven't tried it yet, but I really want to. The closest thing I've done was probably like CS:GO or COD. So
Oh,
yeah,
you should try firing. It's
Have you guys
yeah.
fun.
like
I
that?
will after this lockdown.
I
Very
did actually
satisfying.
once.
You should also try airsoft. I play
Mm,
airsoft and it's really fun.
I haven't
I
tried
Airsoft is
either
more or
recommend.
though.
less intense.
Yeah.
Airsoft,
True.
the guns are heavy, but the bullets are there's no recoil and the bullets are pellets. But it
Yeah.
hurts when you get hit.
I
That's the
I
fact.
really
It
need
is.
to try this. The closest thing I tried was laser tag, which doesn't even count.
These are
Okay,
these are
anyway,
good
I'm
words.
sure our viewers and listeners were very happy to get a sneak peek on the driving force behind Enderun Unmuted.
The Enderun app. The entire campus community at your fingertips. A new way for Titans to stay connected and your essential guide to Titans Week. From event schedules, exclusive competitions, and updates, everything you need to know about Titans Week only in the Enderun app. Available in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. Download the Enderun app now.
With that, let's get down to business. I'm sure all of you are as curious as I am to find out what's been keeping Reese busy. Reese, would you like to share?
Of course, Rafa. And if you guys aren't interested, well, you better be. No, I'm kidding. Well, since I'm really funny. I don't know why people say I'm not funny. I'm funny.
Okay,
Anywho,
Reese.
so
Char.
one thing I want to start off this talk with is I've been really active when it comes to outside projects. So one thing that I've started doing is my family and I have started an initiative called the Delta Initiative. So basically, what we do is every Christmas, hopefully this year too, we'll be hosting our own outreach programs and reaching out to the victims in Marinduque or the people, the minorities rather, in Marinduque because we do have connections there. So I feel like it'd be easier for us. It's our quote unquote target. And since we are a small group and it's just us within the family, it's something that isn't really how do you say it isn't big yet, but we're getting there. So maybe you guys can stay tuned. Hopefully. That's such a bad like plug. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to my family. That sounds I swear guys. I swear, guys, it's better than how I'm like the way it doesn't sound like the way I'm trying to talk about it. I don't know how to talk about it. It's just amazing. Like literally, I have no words to explain how great the experience is. And I've also started writing a lot more. So writing is something I've been into for a very long time. I did hear like from my family that it's not something that they want me to pursue. However, it could be something that I can do on the side. So I've been working on writing a lot. I did recently have one of my works published. Orders will be very out soon. So if you guys want me to collect my theses, maybe you guys want to buy.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
The amount
And
of plugs in this segment, I
I know,
can't.
right? Reese. She's taking
shameless
advantage of
plugs.
this.
Shameless plug
Shameless
by Reese
plugs.
Labay.
So yeah, please buy. Okay. Anyways, speaking of writing, I'd also joined Inc, which is the main what do you say? The main I guess you could say department of this podcast. This is where this podcast is from. It's an extension of Inc. And speaking of Inc, Inc is an org in Enderun, and we're also going to be talking about my org and acad life here in Enderun. So if you didn't know already, I am a pretty active student here in Enderun. I'm not even joking. I have a lot of orgs here, and it's not even just as a member. I do hold a lot of positions for these orgs, and while they are hard, they're super fulfilling. I think I used to start out orgs as something as I used to think of it as an obligation, just because I wanted to build up my curriculum vitae or because I wanted to look good on applications, especially since abroad it's something they're really particular about. But now over time, I guess I've just learned to love it and learned how to embrace being a student leader, a student who's really active, a part-time student, I guess you could say. And it's I just realized the more you learn to love your orgs, the more you're willing to sacrifice for it. And while it is hard to manage it, um, it's definitely worth it for me. How I manage to like delegate my time for each org, I don't know. I'm still fascinated myself. However, I don't think it took me much adjustment to do that online just because I've been dabbling with like extracurriculars and co-curriculars since I was grade 7. So that's that. However, I do want to know what it was like for Rafa to adjust. So Rafa, could you tell me, was there anything you had to do when you transferred to Enderun? What was it like?
Well, I I agree with you that I felt like we all faced somewhat of an adjustment, given that we were all new to the school and to the curriculum, especially me coming from an international school. For me, though, my biggest adjustment wasn't really school related. It was more of adjusting to the inactivity brought about by the switch to online learning. Because I used to be a member of 3 varsities in my previous school, and coming from that to being locked down and not even being able to have any face-to-face contact with anyone outside my immediate family, that was really tough for me. I don't think I'm alone when I say that this all affected us one way or another. Another adjustment I faced in terms of ACADS was the amount of group works we had. It really took getting used to because prior to entering Enderon in my previous school, they didn't really believe in group works. Like there will be times where we're put in groups. Let's say, for example, in math, our math teacher would group us and then
Math
make us
teacher.
answer. Yeah, okay, we would be grouped at times to help each other, but we wouldn't really have any graded outputs. And that's something I really adjusted here. But in hindsight, I could really see where the school was coming from when they did that because they probably believed that it would help fill the void of the missing face-to-face interaction, if you get what I mean. Because, now seeing the current setup, it's really hard to form connections, especially
True.
given the fact that we all met each other through a virtual screen. I mean, I haven't even seen all of you guys in person yet, come to think of it.
Are
So
we
yeah, that
ever
was
gonna see Wency?
oh
I
my.
don't
Hopefully
I
we
can't
do. I know
tell.
I'm gonna see a lot of you for the photo book, right? Hopefully we
Yeah,
see Wency
with
soon.
me.
So yeah,
Um,
having a lot of extracurriculars also helped me. I remember how last year, oh yeah, I remember how last year after midterms, I remember I felt kind of drained from all the ACADS, and the school hosted this esports tournament, and I couldn't. An esports tournament I participated in. I couldn't help to think of it like there could not have been a better time for the school to do something like this. It was a really good way for me to decompress after one whole week of just ACADS. And I think we can all agree that this is one of the strengths really of Enderun. They know how to balance academics with the extracurriculars. They not only provide us with a top-notch education, but they're also concerned with our overall well-being. And another thing that actually helped me adjust was the fact that I was able to maintain a good work-life balance. I think now more than ever, it's important that we ensure that we all have time for ourselves so as to avoid getting burned out in any way. Personally, what I do is I make it a point to set aside at least 1 hour every day for me time, wherein I do whatever it is I want, whether that be going on call with my friends, playing video games, or whatever it is to really decompress from all the ACADs. I've been in the school for over a year now, and I think I can say that I've adjusted pretty well. Come to think of it, I can't believe I've been in the school for over a year already. It feels like first day of classes was only yesterday,
So true. Oh my
right?
gosh.
I
Time
could.
really
We're
does move so
seniors.
fast.
I still feel like I'm grade 11.
I know. Speaking of first day, I just realized. Wency, you had a completely different first day from me and Reese, right? Because you came in mid-year. What was that
Yeah.
like? What was that like for you? Was it harder considering that we were all already together for one sem before you came in?
She wanted a dramatic entrance,
Oh, I
main
see.
character
We
thing.
already know that. We already know that. But did it really all play out?
Speaking of that, Rafa, actually, I have a different experience from the two hosts from here. Like, I was a transfer student, and it was like around January 2020 where I joined classes. I was late for like 1 week because I had like troubles with admission team. But yeah, I was a transfer student, and I when I first came to class, everyone's cameras were turned off. Like, I was worried that will I be able to see their faces? How will I know who is who? That was like one of my concerns. But like one of my primary concerns that time was like, will I be able to survive this choice that I've made? Considering that I'll be having two time zones, and that it's very very different from here, and compared to the Philippines, especially like the weekend, it's different here because like the weekend here is Thursday and Friday, but in the Philippines we have like from Monday to Friday. Oh wait, Saturday, Sunday, and that really really messed up my time schedule, especially bonding with my family. I wasn't able to bond with them because last year because the thing is it was very hard for me to adjust. Like, it was harder than I thought. I expected what was going to happen, but I never knew that it was going to be that hard when I was there at that moment. Like, you never know how hard it is for you until you're experiencing that moment itself. But yes, I did manage to survive because if I didn't, I wouldn't be here right now speaking in front of you all watching me. And it was really, really challenging, and I learned a lot from my decision. Like, whenever you make decisions, you have to think twice. You have to expect that there are like a lot of unexpected things that will come your way. It's just different. Like, I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but yeah, I had like more work, no life balance last year because it was hard for me to establish a routine last year, but this school year it changed a lot. Like, I've learned a lot from my past experience, and I've learned like you have to establish a routine because like this is one way you can have, you can you know what you would do for like a day or two, and it gives you structure, like it, step by step. If you know what I mean.
Hey, Wendy, just to give context to the people listening, what time is it right there?
It's currently wait, what time is it right now in the Philippines?
It's
For
currently 2:41 here.
2:41. Currently, it's um 10 a.m. here. 10:41. If I'm not wrong.
Wait, so what
Yes,
time do you wake up for classes?
I wake up at like 3 a.m. right now. But last year I had to wake up at 2 a.m.
because like our classes start at 3 a.m. but we have homeroom. And as a student online, you have to be diligent, like you have to be present before the actual time. And I'm not the type of student who wants to be there on the call for the actual time. That's how diligent I am.
That's the
Yeah.
way she said present.
What?
The way you said present. You have to be present.
Yeah. How did your routine change when you started to manage two time zones? That?
For me, you have to be realistic. You couldn't you couldn't do everything like in one day. Like you have to set realistic goals, not like, oh, this is for one day. I don't know about you guys. Like you guys are I'm really amazed that you have amazing time management. Like, because I'm real. Okay, I'm exposing myself. I don't have a great time management here, but you guys, I'm really, really amazed by your time management. But yeah, for me, what I did was like set goals and be realistic about it. And like what matters to me is to start piece by piece and not complete it in one go. Because what matters the most at the end of the day is progress, towards completing that goal. You have to start step by step. And you shouldn't be too hard on yourself just because you didn't complete a specific thing on your to-do list. Because if you do, you're going to be burned out. Second thing I've realized is also to reward yourself. I do agree on that part where you have doesn't have to be big. Like your reward to yourself doesn't have to be big. It could be like watching a show or giving yourself a pamper day. That's all.
Well,
And how do
that was very interesting. I think you really nailed it when you said that you don't know how hard it is until you're actually there. Because personally, I can't imagine how it would be managing two time zones. Could you imagine that, Reese?
No,
How
but you know,
stressful that would
oh my
be?
gosh, my friend, she was in summer vacation and she was in the US, and there's a huge time difference. And it was so weird trying to match our own time zones, like just to meet up like for our circle of friends. Doing that alone was hard. Imagine doing that for like academics and school. Please, I could never. I can't even sleep on time. You think I can
for
handle a new
real?
time zone?
I don't have like a
No.
sleeping schedule.
No, we don't know how you do it, Wency. We really don't. But here you are with us, and you seem to be doing it pretty well. Not gonna lie. So yeah, thank you, Wency. After hearing each of us share our sentiments, if there's one thing we would like to leave with you before we go, it would be the importance of kindness and understanding. We must remember that each of us react and adapt to situations differently. Kindness and understanding therefore goes a long way, especially in times like these. And with that, if you guys don't have anything more to add, Reese, Wency,
Skirt, skirt.
I guess we're done. We can wrap this episode up.
That's right, Rafa. And before we officially end this episode, and if you guys are still here with us, give yourself a round of applause. You've endured our clownery.
This episode.
In all seriousness, please don't forget to follow us on our official social media accounts at Enderun.Unmuted, lowercase because we also don't cap like Rafa, and at Enderun on Instagram. Oh, sorry. Yes, correct. Enderun.Unmuted for us, and of course our main platform at Enderun on Instagram and on Facebook. You'll also find us Enderun Unmuted. It should appear there. First thing you'll see once you type it in.
Yes, you heard Reese. If there's anything you want us to talk about, feel free to reach out by sending us a message.
Unfortunately, we are now muting again. Thank you for tuning in with us. Till next episode, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Mwah!
See ya.
Bye, guys.